Hello.
Hello.
LightSpeed English, podcast número 6 para estudiantes de inglés de nivel avanzado. Y en este podcast vamos a hablar de las películas. Pero antes vamos a saber cómo está el señor Gordon. Hi Gordon.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hello there.
Hello there.
How are you today?
How the devil are you? I'm absolutely
How
wonderful.
the devil are you? ¿Cómo demonios estás, no?
And what about yourself?
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, how the devil are you?
No, but
I'm really well.
You're really well. Okay.
Phenomenal. I am fantastic. I am the dog's doings.
What's a dog's doings?
Well, it doesn't translate, but it's like...
Which part is the doings? I know, but which one? Out of the whole thing, which part? That, okay. Why not the other part?
Because...
That's the bad part.
I don't know why, but we focus on if something's very good...
Is that?
It's that, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
No, because it could be bad. If you say something, it's this...
Because you have to leave the dog off.
So why is, why just the dogs?
Don't even ask. There's no rhyme
What if you
or
said the
reason.
cats?
We will do a podcast in the future
On
about
insults.
English swear words, insults, yeah, but not now.
Could be a long one.
Yeah.
4 podcasts.
So, films.
I'm fine.
I've asked you 2 times.
Not so bad, considering.
Not so bad, yeah.
No, I'm great.
Good.
Okay, so films.
Yeah.
Right, what kind of films do you have access to when you're in England?
Okay, generally, as a rule of thumb, we have 2 kinds. American
Right?
or English.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about American films? Do you have any problems understanding American films? Like the humor? I'm talking about the language. I suppose the language would be alright.
The humor, I can understand the American humor. For me, it isn't always massively funny, but I understand it. I think the English humor and the American humor is slightly different.
What would you think the difference is?
Here in England, we absolutely love double meaning.
And death. And something related to death.
Well...
Did you find death funny?
Okay, yeah, you have to laugh about it. And also double meaning, whereas in I think American humor is I'm not sure, I don't know how to describe it, but it's more like bam, bam, bam. Okay.
And also I've noticed that, correct me if I'm wrong, but American films have loads more swearing.
Oh, now the new generation of films that are coming out are absolutely filled up to here with swearing, like the worst swearing ever. It's incredible.
But I think they're funny.
Yeah.
Not all of them, obviously, but I think I get the humour. I think it's funny.
Sure, yeah.
And English films, they're really funny, but some of the humour, apart from the double meaning, is also these feeling uncomfortable of, oh my God, no, don't tell me that's happening.
Yeah.
Like feeling sorry for somebody, like vergüenza ajena, that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
You get oh no.
Yeah, there's a new kind of a new genre of series which is putting people in very, very awkward situations, feeling awkward
or being caught out. Or
and the master of it is Ricky Gervais, who does
for example,
The Office.
Ricky Gervais. Yeah.
The Office was really one of the first where it was just one difficult situation after another, one embarrassing situation after another.
Well, that's not a film; it's a sitcom.
It's a series, yeah.
Series.
Sitcom, yeah.
But it's the same. It's this kind of basically that's the humour you've got, either double meanings or also like sexual innuendos as well. There's a lot of that.
This double meaning can be just a double meaning or a double meaning with sexual connotation. We like that. That stems from, in the past, we used to have a series of films called Carry On.
Yes, I've watched
films,
some of the Carry On
ones. And they were always this double meaning all the time, which is... It's funny sometimes, but they were too much. So we get American films and British films. Typically.
What about from Australia?
Sometimes, but I must say that films from any other country, even English-speaking films, are in the minority.
Right.
For us to find films from other countries, we really have to look beyond the television or what's in the cinema. We have what's called these kind of special, very small cinemas that show French films or Spanish films or whatever, but they're in the minority.
You know what I like about watching films in England that are from other countries? That in England you don't like dubbing.
No, not at all.
So you can watch the film, like the original film with the original voice.
Yeah.
With subtitles. Lots of people dislike subtitles because they say, I can't read and look at the screen, or I can't focus. But you can. After 5 minutes, you can read.
You soon get used to it.
But I much prefer that because in Spain we tend to dub everything.
Yeah.
I think we even dub Latin American films. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think we dub everything.
Sure.
And we've got a good team of dobladores. We say
voice over people. Voice over people.
Mm-hmm. We have. I mean, they're really good.
Yeah.
But if I had the choice, I would prefer to watch the film with the original voice of the actors because it makes a big difference.
Let me add something to that, because I spent time in Spain, and if there's one thing that absolutely makes my brain go gaga, is this way that you have in Spain of when somebody's speaking in English, you hear them speak in English and then somebody speaks in Spanish over the top.
That's like...
And so I can hear English and Spanish. Oh,
that's not films though. That's with like documentaries or when they're interviewing somebody. So you've got the actual person talking in their own language.
Yeah.
But then the person who's dubbing them
talks
on top,
over the top.
But it starts just a little bit after, so you can hear the man starting in his own.
It drives me mad. I can't because I'm recognising English. I can't concentrate on the Spanish because I'm trying to hear the English, but I can't hear the English because
conflict.
The Spanish person speaking over the top of it.
Shut up.
Dearie me.
And what I don't like about watching films in here, like if you go to the cinema, for example, one day we went to the cinema to watch, I don't remember the film, but it was a Spanish film.
Mm-hmm.
We went with some friends that were learning Spanish.
So
when we were buying the tickets, I think the woman...
The Orphanage. It was
the Orphanage?
Orphanage, yeah.
Maybe.
The horror film, yeah.
The woman warned us about 3 times that the film was Spanish with subtitles. I would have thought she was trying to put me off watching it. She was like, it's Spanish with subtitles. Are you okay with that? It's Spanish with subtitles. You've got all the English films, lovely English films here. Spanish with subtitles.
Probably what happened was at the beginning, people were going in and coming out and saying, I don't want to see that. That's got subtitles.
You didn't tell me that one. It wasn't Spanish.
Yeah. We referred to music here in the UK, saying in the podcast earlier that we only hear English and American songs, and unfortunately that's what we are accustomed to. And the same with films. We see American or English films, and anything beyond that is like, oh no.
There's a lot of love, hatred with American, it's almost like this kind of relationship you have for the whole history of these two countries. So
let me tell you something that I noticed. Yes, there's this kind of love, respect, dislike, English American, yeah. And also, when I lived in Mexico, I saw exactly the same thing. This kind of like admiration and dislike from the Mexicans to the Americans.
Right.
The same kind of relationship, like this slightly antagonistic, but we like you, but we don't,
But we shouldn't, or something like this.
Yeah, it's strange. So in Spain, everything's dubbed, yes, overdubbed as we call it.
I'd say, I guess you can get films in the original version, of course, if you want to.
Sure.
And you can watch, if you buy the DVD, now you can watch the film in the original version and it'll have subtitles.
Yeah.
But if you watch on TV, typically it'll be dubbed.
Okay.
For the same reason.
As you were saying, when you have subtitles, you can hear the actors really acting.
Yes.
In the moment. And we use a program called Cuevana.tv, and we have seen some beautiful films from other countries with Spanish subtitles. And they are beautiful films, but we would never access them in the UK because that wouldn't happen.
And even if you watch films in other languages and you don't understand anything, it's the stress of the voice. You understand the feeling of it.
That's right. Yeah.
So with the subtitles, of course, but you can put yourself in the position of that person. Yeah. So I really recommend, and you learn other languages, and you get to hear other languages.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
True story.
True story.
Say, true story.
Yeah. Okay, Cynthia.
Thank you very much, Gordon.
It's been a pleasure.
And everything, including the transcriptions, the translations, tips, and everything we've talked about today, is in our help sheets that you can access them. They are on our website, which is
3Ws.lightspeedenglish.co.uk. And if you do like us, and if you like these videos, why don't you go and find us on Facebook under the same name, Lightspeed English, and like our page. That would be lovely.
Thank you, Gordon.
Okay.
We have to go, so have fun.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
All.